Brooke Sweeney joins me from the Hero program. Firstly, welcome and thank you very much for giving me 5 minutes of your time.
Yeah, no worries at all.
Bit wet here, but we've got Kasbar Kid out here parading, I suppose, and riding around here at Melton. Firstly, how did he handle the occasion?
Yeah, he handled it super. He's been here once before and he knows his job now, and he literally just goes out and does it like every other time that we ride him. It's awesome.
Does he carry on? Like, does he want to get back out there and do the actual racing, or he's resigned to the fact that he's just a show pony?
He's fully resigned. You watch him going around and he's completely not interested at all. It's quite funny.
It is funny. It's what we need to do. We need to be able to get these horses out there and show them what they actually can do. Your background in the horse industry?
Yeah, so I was originally a jockey. I was a jockey for 10 years, and so I rode thoroughbreds for ever since I was basically born. My mum and dad were jockeys, and then I went on to be a jockey, and so did my sister. And then basically 12 months ago I retired from race riding and have gone into the show horses. And yeah, we're just lucky enough that we've got Kasbar Kid in our team, and he's probably our best show horse that we've got.
Did he? There's a wrap for a start. Does he exceed your expectations? Like when you were first asked, did it exceed your expectations?
100% not, because Mitch just said, oh yeah, we're just getting another standardbred. And I was like, oh, okay. And we'd had Big Gun Johnny, and I'm the boss prior. And I wasn't too impressed with Big Gun Johnny. He was a bit too big for my liking. But as soon as this horse turned up in the round yard, I fell in love with him, and we haven't missed a day of being in the paddock playing. And he doesn't miss a feed. So I'm the person that feeds him, and I'm the person that gives him all the love. So he loves me, and I love him.
You'll be very careful about this because Kima, he's tied up with it. But I'm the boss. Was he a nice horse or a rude little horse?
No, he was a really nice horse.
Say it truly. Say he can be rude.
No, he was definitely a really lovely horse. He actually looked like a thoroughbred. He really surprised us with how he was, and unfortunately he just didn't go sound, but now he's a nanny, which is really exciting for another off-the-track job for him. And he was quite successful as a show horse for a little bit as well, and he was the first horse, a standardbred, that I had ridden off the track, and it was literally like riding a washing machine when you were a kid. Back. Why
were you riding a washing machine when you were a kid?
Because I was a naughty kid, and that's where Mum would put me.
Sorry, you can keep going now about like he was like riding a washing machine, but he come better?
Yeah, he definitely come better. And Mitch said walk trot in the round yard, and I went walk canter. And that really surprised us, and he had a beautiful little canter on him. And so he could walk trot canter. When they can walk trot canter, that makes them really easy. And yeah, Hollis, he can walk trot canter, no worries. And just if people train them to gallop in the cart, it makes our job a lot easier.
Which a lot of them do nowadays, and it is. They are not as melon-headed. Like, he's got a beautiful head. Under saddle, he looks sensational. If he didn't have the tattoo on the side of him, no one would know. But tattoos are fashionable now. Like, all the girls get tattoos anyway, so they're a great little asset as well. Yeah,
definitely. And we'll keep promoting his little tattoo because that's exactly what he is, and he's a beautiful standardbred. And we love him in the team. We have a lot of thoroughbreds and a lot of ponies, but he's probably the head of the team, and he's the first one on the truck now.
They're stamped for success. How are you enjoying the Hero program and being an ambassador, having to do these sort of random things as well? How are you enjoying all that?
Absolutely loving it. Like, this is, what we love to do, and it promotes us, but it also promotes the standardbreds with a life after racing. And, we're really excited to keep promoting him and keep bringing him back to Melton or to Shepparton for the Inter-Dominion series there, as well as come back here for the full Inter-Dominion. So
it's one of the things that Campbell's Comments tries to do. We want to keep kids in the sport. A lot of people lose their confidence, and that my daughter does retraining in standardbreds as well. People need to embrace what they actually can do. If nothing else, the confidence that they can give an inexperienced person or a person that's down on confidence is amazing, isn't it, the old Sandy?
Yeah, definitely. Like, they've just got a completely different attitude. Obviously, we've done a lot of thoroughbred retraining and that side of things, and they're just a completely different horse, and these guys are just so much more relaxed and have just a completely better outlook on life. They love the fat show pony life, and just the slower life is for them, definitely.
There'll be a lot of horses watching him walk past and be jealous because they're all fit, ready to race, and he walks past and he's carrying a kilo or two extra.
Yeah, definitely. And when he first walked in and he was pulling mouthfuls out of his hay bag and showing it to all his brothers and sisters and showing off that he can eat at the races when they can't.
That's very true. Right, you're going to be at Shepparton. You'll be back here as well, but at Shep, you'll be able to people will be able to get on them around the parade ring and be able to come up and see and pat them. And that's what we want to do. We don't just want to parade them out there in front of people. We want them to be able to touch them, smell them, feel them, and understand why we all fell in love with the horse. And that's one of the great things about them, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. And when people can come up and do the pats and watch them, go around and just do a completely different asset on life, like it's great.
How many other standardbreds you got at the minute?
Literally just him. He's the lucky one.
Wow, he is getting spoiled then.
Yeah, he is, that's for sure. We have a lot of thoroughbreds as well, but he's the only standardbred, and because he's an ambassador, so we just keep it at that, and we're quite happy with that in the show team.
Brooke, it's a very, very important part of the industry. We need to be able to life after racing and keep them going, but we also need to have more people coming in, and people to come in is the best way for mine is to get around a standardbred and and get them around themselves. Even like you said, I'm the boss. A paddock, mate, a horse out the backyard. They'll tell you what time it is. They'll tell you when it's breakfast time and feed time. There's no worries there, but they're such a great animal. Well done for everything you guys are doing. Look forward to seeing you at Shepparton and then again here as well. So well done.
Thank you.